Hey, welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. We're hitched up. We're taking the kayaks and the bikes with us. We're headed to Driftstone Campground in Mount Bethel, right on the Delaware River. We have arrived at Driftstone Campground in Mount Bethel, and I'm in my site. This is site number 12. And you can see the rather large sites. There's the hams right there, and then site 13 over there is Tim Hoffman's site. He's not here yet. Plenty of room. I want to show you something. Level side to side. Of course, it's easy to get it front to back, but I didn't have to do any leveling. I just put the wheel chucks down. So I got the mat out. There's Marie, ready to start the weekend with Harley. And I stocked up the outdoor kitchen refrigerator. I did bring the tackle boxes and the fishing rod and a table. They do provide a picnic table and a trash can. And we're right on a canal from the Delaware River. So I may have to go down there and fish that a little bit. We're definitely going to kayak it. Of course, here's the back of the rig. I do have the electric and the water hooked up. Now this site does not have sewer, so we'll be using the dump station. But that's not an issue with a weekend trip. So everything's set up. Now all of these sites on this side are up against that canal. And then on the interior side, of course these wouldn't be on the water. Our site was $58 a night. That's water and electric, 30 or 50. And really nice site, large. They do have a laundry room, open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Very clean. It is $2.50 to dry, and I'm not sure how much the washing machines are. It doesn't really tell me. Oh, here's the pricing. Washers and dryers are $2.50 per cycle. Washers, it's 25 minutes for regular, 30 minutes for super, and dryers are 52 minutes. Of course, this end is the bathhouse. You see, this is the women's room. So here is the bathroom. So here is the men's room, very clean, updated with tile. You see they have a number of sinks, an ADA toilet, just spotless. This is a really nice, clean bathroom. 4 urinals and 3 shower stalls. They have a changing area, and there is the hot and cold water pre-mixed for you. So, really nice, clean facilities. Really impressed. So the bathrooms are really clean, well maintained, and look, like they've been renovated relatively recently. Okay, behind those bathrooms, we're coming up on a play area. I'll just shoot some video down here so you can see. These are some of the interior sites. Of course, every site comes with a fire ring, but you can see some shaded sites with trees, even though we're right near the water, so that's nice to see. They have a baseball field out here. and they do have a pool. Let's check it out. Now we are here after Labor Day, so the pool is, closed for the winter up here in the Northeast. Generally Labor Day, shortly after Labor Day is when they close the pools. So they are not open right now, not operating the pool. But a really nice facility. You can see it has a small pool for little kids right over here, the main pool, and then they have a canopy for picnic tables and shade. And it looks like we'll go over to the other side and check out the volleyball court. They even have stands for spectators, so they must have some pretty wild tournaments. So that is a nice feature. And over here we see a swing set, playground, and I see what I believe is an excavator up here that our grandson Callan loved to play. We're definitely going to have to bring him back here, him and his brother, because Callan loves these excavator things. He'll spend an hour on this thing moving sand around. So let's check it out. So here are the excavators that Callan likes. We also have a swing set here, and then over here is the playground, and you can see they have like teeter-totters and the play unit is one of the climbing racks. The number of different slides and spinny slides and covered slides, and it also has the racks that they can climb. So this will keep the kids busy for a while. And here is a tire swing. Gotta love a tire swing. So a lot for the kids to do here. We could keep Callan and Emmerich busy here, and no doubt about that. All right, let's walk up and see where the dump station is. Okay, so here is the dump station. Looks like they have two sites. And notice they do have a regular hose on here. So you can use that with your black tank flush if you have a black tank flush. This is also where you take your trash and recycling. They have kayak and canoe trips that the campground runs. So you can do that, or like we have our own kayak, so we just bring them along. You can see he's dumping on this dump station. So they have two of them. They do have horseshoes as something for you to do. It looks like an old bocce court up here. Take a look at this and see. Yeah, here's an old bocce court. You can play bocce here. And it looks like there are some pet goats that hang out here. And there are some goats. They also have propane. In case you run out while you're here, you can get that refilled. Up at the main entrance, you can see they have more kayaks and canoes. Here is the entrance. And you're always going to be greeted by someone very friendly when you come in through the gate to help you find your spot, and he'll sell you some firewood. So here's the entrance. You can see the Driftstone Campground sign on the barn. So when you come around the corner, you're going to see Driftstone. You're going to pull right in here. Notice they also have they have a cemetery that we're just going to have to explore. We're going to find out more about it. But Maria and I love cemeteries. Here is the store. As you can see, they also have a game room here. The game room has a couple of arcade games, air hockey, and we have pool. In the barn on those rainy days, you can play ping pong. And they have another space over here, 4 square. This is right behind the store and office. Store has everything you need. Of course, it's the end of the season, so not quite as much. Yes, they do have some chocolate milk, some drinks. Have ice for sale, and the staff is very friendly, always willing to help you. Of course, you can put your kayaks or your canoes in right at the campground, and here you can see there is an entranceway to the water. So at Driftstone, you can go kayaking, canoeing on the Delaware River. They do have rentals and excursions that you can book. We took our own kayaks on this trip, however, we did not go. If you look at the river, that is the upper deck for the landing for kayaks. So that is normally 5 to 6 feet above the water, and you can see it's underwater. So a little high and a little fast to run the kayaks on this trip. But during the summer, it's a great spot where you can take the kayak out and kayak the Delaware River. And of course, the other side of that river is New Jersey. But what we want to check out, you know, Marie and I always like checking out the cemeteries when we're camping. And this cemetery happens to be right next to the campground. It's actually owned by the campground. And the ladies in the office said that there are gravestones here that date back to the Revolutionary War. So that would probably be some of these older ones that, you know, the rain has kind of washed them off. Now my dad says if you take shaving cream and put it on there and squeegee it off, you'll be able to read them and see some of the dates on there. This one is 1773, August 11th, 1773. Here's another Revolutionary War veteran, Henry Atten, 1757 to March 1812. Then we have some newer folks just joining back here. This is a Korean War veteran, like Marie's dad. All the Revolutionary War folks that died that were in that war that are buried here all belong to the Northampton County Militia. Looks like Tim has arrived. Got the kayaks on the car. Got the Class A set up. You ready? The hams all set up over there. Marie was having breakfast by the water with her coffee. We have two very aggressive dogs here looking for a little breakfast, even though they've already eaten. And this is Miss Molly and Harley. And this was our view for breakfast today, down at the canal off the Delaware River. And we see Tim preparing his breakfast over there. That is Georgetown. And now that the food is gone, the dogs are leaving. How was breakfast, Marie? Delicious. There you go. We'd like to give you our impressions of Driftstone Campground. on the Delaware River in Mount Bethel, PA. Marie, what did you think of this campground?
I really enjoyed the stay here for 2 days, 2 nights, 3 days, and I think we should come back. It's really quiet. It's the last day that it's open, I believe, or last weekend. It was really enjoyable.
It's really big sites here. So it is water and cable and electric hookups. They have a dump station, there is no sewer. But the sites are right on the river. Really enjoyed that. What did you think about the bathrooms here?
Oh, they're amazing. They're modern and they're cleaned every morning. And there's lots of room. There's like 10 stalls and a shower area. And they keep it really clean.
Yeah, the bathroom is nice. And then there are some amenities here that we really thought were nice.
You can rent a canoe, right, and go canoeing or kayaking.
So let's talk a little bit about the river. So the campground runs kayak and canoe trips on the Delaware River because the campground's right on the river. You can put in and take out here, so if you're tubing, you could also do that. So there's a lot of activities around the water. Of course, you can bring your own kayaks or canoes if you wanted to.
So there's a huge pool. It looked nice, well kept. The water was drained because of it being after Labor Day.
Yeah, so after Labor Day in Pennsylvania, most of the pools get cleared, and put away for the winter. But they do have a big pool, and then they also have a pool for little kids. Right next to that was the volleyball court.
A sand volleyball court, yes.
And the playground. And what did the playground have?
Oh, the excavators. For young children, that's really exciting for them.
So they can sit on these toys and move dirt around like an excavator. And the playground was relatively modern and had a lot of slides and that kind of stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
So they have that to do. And then up at the barn, they had
ping pong, 4 squares.
Yeah, so if it's raining, there is an area that you can participate in activities. The store was nice.
I didn't visit the store, but
and the store and the office are really nice. Overall, this is just a really comfortable campground with really large sites and a super friendly staff. I would really encourage you to take a look at this campground if you're up this way. It's right on the Delaware River on the border between Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and it's north of Allentown, just south of the Poconos.
Right. And this time of year is really pretty. The leaves are starting to fall and change in colors. And
Yeah.
we're right by the river, so we're enjoying our morning coffee.
So it really was a spectacular trip. And every site has a fire pit. Every night ends with a fire. Tonight, it's an Allen Hill fire at Driftstone. And a picnic table. And the one thing we notice here is they give you a trash can and trash bags for each campsite.
No.
So that was really nice. You're not using your own trash can. They have one there for you. So this was the first time we saw that kind of care taken. And overall, just a really nice place. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, it helps us out a lot. Also, what could they do if they want to be notified every time we put up a new video, Marie?
Ring the bell.
So if you ring that bell each time we put up a new video, you'll be notified. And to help our videos be seen by a wider audience, what could they do?
Give us a thumbs up.
A thumbs up helps the algorithms with YouTube push our videos out to more people, and that of course helps viewership, so we appreciate that. But more important than all that,
Go have some fun out there.
hey, thanks for watching.